Hello, and welcome back to Timeless Reflections, where we delve into the spiritual wisdom of the ages to uncover timeless truths that guide us in today's world. In today's episode, we immerse ourselves in the profound teachings of Guru Amar Das from his poem Anand, focusing on verse 12. This verse invites us to contemplate the nature of the divine, an entity so vast, so profound, that it defies human comprehension. It's a humbling and awe-inspiring reflection on the infinite. Let's journey together into the heart of this verse, exploring its lines one by one and discovering how its wisdom resonates with our lives today. Line by line reflection. Line 1. O inaccessible and unfathomable Lord, your limits cannot be found. Guru Amar Das begins by addressing the divine as Agam and Agochara, terms that translate to inaccessible and beyond perception. These words remind us of the profound nature of the divine, which is so immense and mysterious that it lies beyond the reach of our senses, intellect, or imagination. This line sets the stage for the entire verse, emphasizing that our human tools, be they logic, language, or emotion, are insufficient to grasp the infinite. Instead, the divine must be approached with reverence, humility, and awe. Think about the vastness of the universe, the endless galaxies and mysteries beyond our sight. Doesn't it remind us of how small we are in the grand scheme of existence?
Line 2.
No one has found your limits. Only you yourself know.
Here,
The Guru reinforces the idea of divine's unknowable nature. Despite humanity's most earnest efforts through science, philosophy, or spiritual practices, the true essence of the divine remains elusive. This line is a humbling reminder of the limitations of human understanding. It teaches us that some truths are not meant to be grasped, but rather to be experienced and surrendered to. The divine is a mystery that reveals itself only to itself. How often do we find ourselves trying to define or control things that are beyond us? What would it feel like to embrace the mystery instead of resisting it? Line 3. All living beings and creatures are your play. How can anyone describe you? Guru Amar Das introduces a beautiful metaphor here. The divine as the director of a grand cosmic drama. Every living being, every element of creation is part of this divine play. This perspective shifts our understanding of life itself. If everything is an expression of the divine's will, then attempting to encapsulate the divine in words or concepts becomes an act of futility. Instead, the Guru invites us to marvel at the divine's artistry and surrender to its flow. Consider how the events of your life, both joyful and challenging, might be part of a greater divine story. How does this shift your perspective on your experiences? Line 4. You speak and you gaze upon all. You created the universe. In this line, Guru Amar Das celebrates the omnipresence and omnipotence of the divine. The divine is not just the creator of the universe, but also its constant observer and participant. Every word spoken, every sight seen, every moment experienced is infused with the divine's presence. This acknowledgement invites us to see the sacred in the everyday. From the rustling of leaves to the laughter of a child, the divine is present in all. How often do we pause to recognize the sacred in the ordinary? What small moments of your day could be seen as reflections of the divine? Line 5 says Nanak, you are forever inaccessible, your limits cannot be found. The verse concludes with a reiteration of its central theme, the divine's eternal mystery. By repeating this truth, Guru Amar Das reinforces its importance. The divine is not something to be solved or contained, it is to be revered, experienced, and surrendered to. This closing line also reminds us of the humility needed on the spiritual path. True wisdom lies in acknowledging what we cannot know and approaching the divine with a sense of wonder and respect. What would it mean for you to let go of the need to fully understand and instead embrace the beauty of the unknown? As we reflect on this verse, several key themes emerge. 1. The incomprehensibility of the divine. Guru Amar Das emphasizes that the divine cannot be fully understood or described. This teaches us the importance of humility in our spiritual pursuits. 2. Life as divine play. By describing creation as the divine's play, the verse invites us to see life as a sacred and interconnected expression of the divine's will. 3. The omnipresence of the divine. The divine is both the creator and observer of all, reminding us to seek the sacred in every moment of our lives. 4. The call to surrender. Rather than striving to confine the infinite into finite concepts, we're encouraged to surrender and experience the divine as it is. So, how can we apply the wisdom of verse 12 to our daily lives? Here are a few suggestions. 1. Embrace the unknown. When faced with uncertainty or challenges, remind yourself that some things are beyond understanding, and that's okay. Trust the divine's plan. 2. See the sacred in the ordinary. Whether it's a sunrise, a conversation, or a moment of stillness, try to recognize the divine's presence in your daily experiences. 3. Practice humility. Approach your spiritual journey with the awareness that the divine is beyond comprehension. Let this humility guide your actions and thoughts. 4. Surrender to the flow. Rather than resisting life's twists and turns, see them as part of a greater divine drama. Trust that everything has its place and purpose. Today's exploration of verse 12 of Anand has taken us on a journey into the heart of the infinite. Guru Amar Das reminds us that the divine is vast, unknowable, and beyond our grasp, but it is also present in everything around us, from the grandest creations to the smallest details of our lives. As you go about your day, I invite you to carry this wisdom with you. Let it inspire you to approach life with humility, reverence, and a sense of wonder. Remember, the divine is not something to be solved, but something to be experienced and cherished. Thank you for tuning in to Timeless Reflections. If today's episode resonated with you, share it with someone who might find inspiration in these teachings. And don't forget to join us next time as we continue our journey through the spiritual wisdom of Anand. Until then, may you find peace in the unknown, joy in the ordinary, and connection with the eternal.